Hello, everyone. This is Emmanuel from the Zoar podcast on YouTube. Welcome to my channel. And I just want to let you guys know in 2025, it's been a remarkable year. January has ended, February has started, and we are up to a good start. A lot has happened in the world today that makes everybody look and say, are things going the right direction? If you question that in your life, then that's a good question to ask. Is my life going the right direction? Am I doing the things that I ought to be doing? As we're entering 2025, I began to think and ask myself, what is that one thing that you want to see more in the Christian community? What's that one thing you want to see more in this Christian space that we're in? And the word is fairness. I want to remind us that though the Christian race is an individual race, we are not running alone. We're running with other people. And that's why the Bible actually said, where Jesus Christ himself said, disciple my people, take care of my people. And he was talking to Peter. We are not running the race alone. Even though you are accountable for your actions to God when you meet him, even though you are accountable to God for your actions when you meet him, one of the things that glorifies a Christian is that he didn't make it to heaven alone. He also led people to Christ, who also found their way to heaven, who also led people to Christ. That chain reaction is what has made the population of the Christian community today as high as it is. So I'm calling the body of Christ today and saying to you that it's important for us to be fair to one another. You know, there are different stories here and there coming up, and it's been happening for many years. We need to be fair to one another. We cannot use the worldly system of running business, the worldly system of marriage, the worldly system of employment, the worldly system of doing a lot of things to influence strongly the way and manner at which we perceive ourselves. Instead, we are meant to show the world there is a better way to run business. There is a better way to run an organization. There is a better way to get it done. Now, we are not in for all profit. And I must say this clearly. Yes, businesses are in to make profit. But Christian organizations must understand that we're not in here to make profit. What we're in here to do is to better the lives of people. In the process, we make profit. Now, I'm not talking about the church as an organization because then that's an NGO. I'm actually speaking to Christians who are in church who run some kind of organization or the other. All I'm saying is very simple. Try as much as possible to be fair. Fair to the people who are vulnerable. Fair to the people who do not know. Fair to the people who are ignorant. Fair to the people who are also proud and pompous. Especially when you are at the place of leverage, where you are at the place of advantage, where you know more than the other person, and it means that you can take advantage of that gap to better yourself. You must think, how can I be fair? And it's not going to be easy because sometimes it will mean that you will lose some kind of money, you will lose some kind of contract, you will lose some kind of business. But fairness in the body of Christ must be seen. And you can only be fair if the love of Christ actually is showing much more in us, much more in the way we behave. If the love of Christ is showing deep in our actions, deep in our words, that's important. So